going. Any particular map?
Still, or you'd be fine.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Snow. Okay, good luck.
Just being curious, MaddCow, did they ever fix the health regen bug?
Which bug?
Whenever you're trying to revive someone, you know, health regen kicks in, you can't revive them.
I know they're aware of it. I don't know if they've hotfixed for PC, but I definitely know it's still there for the consoles.
Alright.
I actually had it happen to me the other day, so I'm not sure.
But I'm doing really good, Fish. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not only just health regen, it's whenever you get healed, technically, it's like you just taking damage, because your health change or something like that. If Kyra's healing you while you're trying to revive him, it'll stop it too.
Yeah, I hate...
Aw. We stopped hearing what they were saying. It's possible, Jägermeister. It just kind of depends. Like, I feel that there's been enough time to at least announce them. I do know that they're going to have a presence at E3. I'm allowed to say that, right? But I don't know what is actually going to be there. And that's not an NDA thing or anything. I don't know what they're actually going to be revealing. It wouldn't make sense just to show off the game because it's already released. So I would assume that it's something new. It could be another game mode. It could be Tier 5. But it doesn't make sense having a booth and not having something new, I guess, without any major changes. So I don't know. So I feel like that there will be some news, but I don't know what it will be. I think after this I will be getting a water bottle to quench my thirst.
Can't kill monsters without the super soldier suit.
But must you use it so much? You know I am on the team. Push yourself further. It is irresponsible. You are only one man. There are limits to even the Lazarus device.
Well, then we're gonna find them, Laz. We're gonna do whatever it takes to save these people.
Even if it means you're alive? Brain damage from my glove, adrenal failure from your suit?
No such thing as a free lunch. Gotta rob Peter to pay Paul.
I do not know Peter or Paul, but I think I know you better now. I will not bring it up again.
Yeah, that's a cool little...
Here, Bert.
That's a cool little start. Okay, so Monster, I think he just went loud straight to the beach. Nice pile of food here. Probably going to get carrion birds. Nope, Reaver does not give carrion birds. So you can't pounce these guys. So it's one of those things I always got confused when I first started playing. Is like these guys, I could never pounce them. Okay, so now that he's got revealed, I wonder if he's going to start making his way up to the cave. Oh, birds going off. Oh, right to the hunters. Oh, misses the dust cloud, it looks like. But Gobi, right here, in a good position to actually dome the monster. Gobi sees the monster. I'm going to turn outlines off just because I like to see when Gobi and dust hit. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll outline when I need to behind walls. So it looks like monster going up the east end side. I'm not sure why he didn't just go this way. Maybe because I'm not too sure. However, I didn't see his beginning. So if he was sneaking all the way to the beach, then that makes sense because he doesn't know where the hunters are. But if you were allowed going in a certain direction, then you probably could be more than likely go the opposite direction, so I'm not too sure. Now this rock here, this rock is an amazingly good juke rock, just because you can smell through it, and it makes it easy. So if you do split 2 and 2, the monster is going to be able to smell the trapper and be able to go the opposite direction. Oh, and here comes, oh, and there's Gobi. The assault, all by himself, needs to be very careful, but he does decide to go back towards the beach right now. It looks like Cabot's dust does barely hit the monster. So the monster is glowing yellow. He's going to be eating a little bit more food. He should be ready to evolve within 1 more meet. So that was a charged up sniper rifle shot that went through his armor and did permanent health damage. I feel that the only time to really use that is in a dome where you know you're not going to do any permanent damage because the monster is running around too much, or the monster's at 25% health or less and has armor. Any other time I feel that the stasis grenade or the regular sniper rifle works better. The stasis grenade is better for following because it slows down the monster that your whole team can get up and start doing damage, and then inside of an actual fight. That's another thing, is if you're ever fighting against Gobi, don't kind of go in a straight line and then hide behind a rock, because Gobi will find you. The best thing to do is kind of alternate the direction you're going. So they should be able to hear it now. And there comes Gobi. Ironically enough, Gobi did not see. Interesting. And so the trapper not sure where he's going. So if he does not get carrion birds here, oh, he startles birds anyway. So he does have enough meat to go ahead. Ooh, fantastic! Dead on for Cabot dusting. So the monster might be able to go away and evolve back here. A little risky, but I think it's okay to do that. Ooh, interesting evolve spot. And it looks like he's going to give up. I think he should cancel the evolution now, because now they're starting to get positioned where they can go in on the monster if need be. So Goliath, he's still kind of playing in this corner back here, trying to find a way to go. So if I were him, I would jump all the way to the east and go up, or try and jump up and over and evolve in that cave there. So now that he startled birds, maybe he'll... Oh, somebody disconnected. So it looks like they're going to take a quick AFK break. I don't know if the monster saw that or not. I think they're just going to go without him, maybe. Okay. Okay, so it looks like that Dead was just waiting for the reconnect. I'm not sure if the hunters were under that impression either. And through the building. So they know that he went... I think they know he went into the building. They have to know. Support. Ooh, assault might see him. Oh, nope. I like this. I like this juke. So good juke. He should be able to go ahead and go in this back corner. Oh, and then he leaps. Always be careful about leaping, because it is a little bit further than your smell radius. But it will, in fact, actually work out for him. But it looks like he should be able to go ahead and evolve over here somewhere. I think this is actually a decent evolve spot, is down in the Scully. I'm not sure if he's going to the cave. At this point, because they haven't found you for so long, it's good. Ooh, nope, somebody pointed somewhere else. So this looks like he's going to be able to get to stage 2. Very little health damage, and that was only because of the Crow sniper rifle shot. Very unusual place. I do not like evolving here, because they can technically see you from down below and shoot you. You can lob mortars up, you can lob sunny grenades up. Not a big fan of this evolution spot. Right here would have been better, or even just back here behind this. A lot of people don't actually think that this is a solid wall, but there's a little ledge up there. Either way, they were so far away that it really wouldn't have mattered, so just slight nitpicks. And now time to eat lots and lots of poop. And steamodons. Poop and steam. Steam and poop. Oh, and there goes Gobi. So Gobi finds him. So the monster is at half armor. It'll be interesting to see if... and it does look like that the blow-through is not getting through and stopping him from eating. So the hunters are waiting outside. Doesn't look like they want to go inside just yet. And there's the dust cloud. So monster, almost full armor. Let's see what happens or where he decides to engage. It looks like Crow misses the stasis gun. It looks like he's heading towards the beach. I'm not sure if he wants to try and engage a fight down here in the building or near this sloth, but it's an unusual area, or he's just trying to get away and then try and evolve up to stage 3. With the recent changes, the ability to cheese is less, but there is the possibility that hunters will always find a way, like in Jurassic Park. Life finds its way. Okay, and there he does. He gets pinged once more. So, first engagement, I like that he does a little bit of damage. No dome coming down. Also, don't ever throw the dome if the monster's focusing you as Trapper, because it's most likely just going to be up for about 5 seconds and then you die, especially with a Laz on the team. So one thing to note is that whenever you're against Laz, I like doing damage backwards, and that includes like rock throws, cracking abilities, abducts, because Laz has a hard time of keeping people up, and so if you start a dome where everyone's around 75% health, it makes it a lot easier to try and contain the situation. Get those pings. And here comes the dome. The medic is inside the dome, going to cloak, try and get away, but a very, very bad positioning for Illusional. This could actually be very bad. So Laz does get away, but right now he has to do a really good job. So support should come in and be cloaking that medic and taking care of him as much as possible. But it looks like that he will get the strike. So now he's going to take all the damage in downing. Now that's scary though. Like, this is an interesting team setup, because if you body camp, Parnell and Cabot, damage amp or whatever, can do a lot. Watch out. Ooh, there we go. Oh, just barely. I think half a second more and Laz would have been back up. So right now, I wouldn't worry too much about closing out the game, because you have 2 minutes to basically track people down. And right now, I think that the dome should come down and you should leave. You don't have the damage to do that much health. And right now, I feel like Dead should actually go ahead and engage them, because right now you're trading easy strikes for permanent health damage, and right now you're way winning that round. So good engagement for the monster. I feel that he probably could have stuck around. Definitely have worked on killing the support, just because they are so low. Oh, it does look like the assault does have the health regen perk too. So monster ready to evolve to stage 3. He can force the game right now. So if he takes 1 bite, stops, and then or 2 bites, I guess, and then evolves, he can force the hunters to come to him. So even though the hunters know where he is, it's going to be interesting, because if they go to engage him as stage 3 without Laz, it's very scary. See, look, now they're holding back. I like that they're holding back, because really there's no reason to dome. You'll just instantly melt and basically give the monster the win. Right now he's in a very strong position right now. Okay, so it looks like the monster is going to engage at stage 3. Yeah, so it does look like that Silver does have the health regen perk. So Cloak manages to get away. The fire might... Oh, nope, just barely keeps him alive. And right now, Goliath's just doing a little bit of damage. And there's a rock throw, but misses. And there is the support. He smells the support, and there is the fire blast. So here is a free strike on here. It's going to be a kill. Now he has to eat the body, because if not, Laz can get him up. So there was no point in downing him unless he could eat the body, I think. I think that could have been avoided. So right now, an unfortunate rock throw miss. So right now they are all regrouping. So Laz is going to immediately go towards the other person. Here comes the personal shield. And so right now, Laz could, in theory, go ahead and res. Oh no, he joined up on the ship. There we go. I did not see that. So Parnell going down. I feel like Silver could have been focused for another few seconds. Because if you don't have the assault up, Cabot and the Trapper aren't going to be super damaging. Ooh, everyone's at low health. This is exactly what you don't want to see when playing as Laz. All your teammates are low health. And that was an unfortunate rock throw miss. And there we go. So Illusional doing a great job of roaching. Oh, and almost... Oh, nice cloak by support, but it's not going to be enough. Laz does go down. But support sticking close to... Oh, and it looks like the monster does see him. And here we go. There goes the leap smash, and there goes Laz a second time. Ooh, unfortunate rock throws. So Dead definitely, I think, needs to work on his rock throw management. Just because a lot of times they'll come off a little bit different. So right now, once again, I would totally take down the dome and just get out of dodge because there's no reason to stay. So if you can down the assault, this will be a very, very easy win for the monster. Oh, let's see what happens. So the Trapper is, in fact, running away to live to fight another day. So there we go. Monster has only to worry about the Trapper. So now the thing about the Trapper is that he actually can shoot your health permanently. So right now I would actually go after the bodies and then eat them. But he's got a minute, so he can force the Trapper to him. Now he has to be careful. He could go for armor, but the thing about Crow is that he can bypass your armor. So right now it's more about forcing the Hunter to come to you. And it looks like... Ooh, and this is a... So the relay's going attacked. And this is going to be really hard for Crow to go through. Crow, in effect, can theoretically start shooting straight to health. And if all he has to do is survive 45 seconds, but with a... Oh, that rock will probably miss, so he could just... Yep, good job. Ditch the rock and start using Flame Breath. That Flame Breath is how you kill hunters that do this kind of stuff. Ooh, right into a Leap Smash, and there's the pounce. Unfortunately, the hunters were not able to evade. Good job, both sides.
Yeah, when you drop the
Cabot,
dome, I want.
Oh my god.
I so
Yeah,
badly
Cabot and
want.
Laz is in a...
That comp had the best self-sustain, I'm pretty sure.
That was it's funny because with Cabot, like normally body camping with Laz is pretty good, but Cabot and Parnell together just do so much damage that it's so hard to like stay anywhere near a body. Like you guys did a really good job. I felt that the monster, I was watching the hunters at the very beginning because they had new dialogue. So I'm not too sure if you were being loud or sneaky at the beginning, Dead. Did you just go straight to the beach? Hold on, I have someone at my house. Hold on.
Yeah, Dead. When you caught me in the first dome, I was actually trying to sit outside the dome and wait. And I'm just as soon as I see the dome drop and I see you coming at me, I'm like, I'm fucked.
I'm just shocked you didn't kill me when you did. I had like 1 pip of health left, and you left me alive.
I just lost you in the commotion at that point, I think.
I think you should have stayed and just killed us.
Fire
'Cause you
breath.
could. You could have killed us.
The stage 2 engagement.
Yeah,
you had
you could have
nerdy.
killed us.
Sorry
I
about
was
that. I have
going
a maintenance person over here. Give me like a couple minutes real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good.
I was gonna arm up and I was gonna come back, but then I realized I could just get a free evolver, and I was just like, well, I'm probably gonna have to kill lads again anyway, so why not?
By the way,
Might as well
thanks
come
for
back with
being
full health.
nice and waiting for Conjure to get back in.
No problem.
That was really nice of you.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. They're hopefully fixing my air conditioning. Like, it's retarded. With my AC on, it never gets below, like, 75 or 80. It's pretty stupid, so hopefully they fix it. Okay,
That is one hot house.
yeah, it is. It's horrible, especially because I'm already a warm person to begin with, so we'll see.
I'm cold right now.
So good evolution. You only took a tiny bit of permanent health damage because Crow charged his shot or whatnot. I feel that Crow, the best time to use his charged up sniper rifle is when the monster's not coming to get you, so you can just get some free permanent health damage, or if the monster has less than 25% health and has armor, or the monster's in the dome and it's just basically jumping around, so you're not going to be doing that much damage anyway. Normally, I think the stasis grenade's better because it allows your whole team to catch up, which allows all of your team to be in a better position. But that's just my opinion or whatnot, and that was just the one shot or whatever. But I did like how you were holding back when he was ready to evolve to stage 3 at the bottom, because you didn't have Laz, and you're like, well, we shouldn't go after him, so that was really good call on there. That being the case, Dead, when you evolve to stage 2, I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, hold on. Sneak till I got to the large building and got over.
Yeah, it's just to answer your previous question.
Oh, fantastic. That makes a lot more sense then. Because I noticed that when you startled birds, you were kind of just waiting to see where the hunters were. And I felt like if you were loud, you would know where the hunters are because you put tracks going in that direction. I had a feeling you were sneaking, and that's why, or you snuck, and there was no direction for them to get pointed at. And so that's why you were basically waiting to see where they were. Because I was just like, oh, if he actually was loud, he would have just gone straight to the caves. But when you didn't, I was like, oh, I guess he must have snuck from the beginning. So that makes a lot more sense. So good start, though. I mean, you were able to get to stage 2 evolution really well off the bat. Got full armor in the caves. I like that the hunters didn't necessarily pursue you in the caves because that's usually a death sentence, especially against a behemoth or a Goliath. So good job on that. That being the case, though, when you got domed the first time, or no, the evolution, that's what I want to talk about. I'm not a big fan of where you evolved for stage 2, just because if they did, I mean, granted, they didn't have a Sunny, they didn't have a Torvald, but if they did have anything that could arc or long-range weapons, they could actually shoot you from the very bottom, and they'd be able to clip the top of your head. I probably would have just scooted back just a few feet just so that they couldn't shoot up that little gully that you could fall through. As for the first dome, it was really good. You were able to get Laz down right away. It was unfortunate Laz was just barely caught inside the dome. I don't know if you were trying to time that or whatnot, but he was caught inside, and you were able to chase him down, and you were able to punish him. I felt like, though, that once you downed him, even though you had no armor, you did have a good chunk of health. I feel like you could have actually gone after at least one of the hunters for another strike down the road, just because they wouldn't have been able to put up any pressure, and I don't know if you knew that the support only had like a quarter of health left before that dome came down. So I feel like you probably could have come around, not necessarily closed out the game. I mean, you very well could have, but I feel like you could have easily gotten some permanent strikes going there once Laz was down.
I think I just kind of lost track of Cabot at the time when that happened.
I cloaked and I was on fire. I guess he's lost sight of me in the bushes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I took down the dome earlier, 10 seconds earlier.
Yeah, yeah, and that was definitely a good call. Like whenever that happens, you're just like, okay, we'll call it even. We'll bug out. But really good job. So I couldn't really see too much about Laz, mostly because he just got downed early in fight, so I never really got to see opportunities for him to get res anybody. But really good job with Parnell and Cabot. You were doing a really good job of just doing lots and lots of damage. Something else to know with Cabot is if you have Crow on your team and you charge up and you do the permanent health damage by bypassing armor, you actually affect that as well, which is really good, especially if you can get a headshot. Like it's funny when you have like full armor and all of a sudden like half your health bar goes away and you're like, what the crap? But really good job. It was really close. Really close game. Just a little bit more in your second. So when you were stage 3 and you engaged the hunters, I felt that a couple of your rock throws were pretty far off, and I don't know if that was just latency issues or just you need rock throw practice kind of a thing. But really good job both sides.
I'll admit that one.
Fair enough. Okay, let's do one. What time is it? It's 12:30. Let's do one more. Let's do one more hunt, and then let's see who can stay around and who we swap out.